Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're gonna be doing a little kind of maintenance stuff. We're replacing an idler pulley and the serpentine belt. Let's go ahead and just tackle this right away and show you guys exactly what you need to do. So down in here you have your tensioner. You're gonna get a 1/2 inch. I just have like a small breaker bar that I'm gonna throw in there. You're gonna pull back on that, and that's gonna release the tension on the belt, and you can slip the belt off. Before you slip the belt off, make sure you guys go ahead and write a diagram of how it's routed. I will leave one up on the screen here real quick for you guys. Also, when I put the belt back on, I'll put that exact diagram back on there for you guys so you have a reference if you forget to do it. It's very important you remember how it's routed, because if you don't do it properly, things aren't going to work how they should work. Wiggle your breaker bar back out. Now, I personally, before I put the new belt on, I make sure the one that I ordered matches up to this one. I can't see any numbering on it, unfortunately, because it is an older belt, and hopefully this will take care of my squeaking along with that idler pulley. We'll see. But make sure you go ahead, just double check. It's always a good thing to double check before you install it, and all of a sudden it doesn't fit, it's too tight or it's too loose. So here is the new part number for you guys. And also the part number for the idler pulley. So this is the idler pulley I'm pulling out right here. It's going to be a 14mm wrench. Now, I like to use Craftsman wrenches. I love the ratcheting wrenches. They help out a lot. They save a lot of work and a lot of effort. You don't have to use ratcheting wrenches, but I would highly suggest you get yourself a set. Now I'm going to try and bring you guys closer for these idler pulleys to see if you can hear the difference. I do think this is what my squeaking has been. The belt needed to be replaced anyways. I do like to change my belts a little bit more often than other people do. I want to say I do them probably every 3 years. And that's because I then have a good backup belt in the back of the truck for in case something ever were to happen. So I do also keep a idler pulley in as well, but I don't think I'm going to keep this one. I do have one in the back that's a used one that's not as bad as this one, but I'm going to go and try and see if you guys can hear the difference in these or not. I don't know if you can, because it has a touch of wind today, so you might be hearing the wind over this. Like I said, I can definitely hear the difference between the new one and the old one. But we're going to go ahead and install this again, that 14mm bolt. That's all you got to put in. And then I'll throw that drawing up for you guys again for that serpentine belt. And that's it. So I'm not going to be able to film me putting in the new belt because I just can't. I don't have my tripod today, and I don't have the means to hold the camera and put the belt on at the same time. Some advice, some people say to go from underneath. It's a lot easier to get the belt on from underneath to get it on the crank. I typically do it that way just to get it started because it is easier. But before we get into that, I need to ask you guys some help. I want to upgrade my alternator. I've heard about Mean Green, so go ahead and please message me on Instagram or TikTok or even on the comments below. I want to see who has a Mean Green alternator and if it's worth the cost and worth the price. That's just something that just kind of came across my head right now. So let's go ahead and get this new serpentine belt on and finish up this video. We got the belt back on. If you can, find yourselves a second set of hands to see if they can pull the breaker back for you guys to get that tension off the pulleys, because it is a pain by yourself. It is doable, like I did it by myself. It's not easy to do, but it's also not extremely hard. It just takes a little effort to do. Now that you've got your serpentine belt back on, you've got everything routed the way it should be routed, turn your truck on, make sure it runs perfectly fine, make sure everything is spinning and everything, you've got tension on everything right. So now everything is absolutely running fine. I did everything right. So, you know, I've done it a lot, you know, I've done it plenty of times, so it's no big deal. So I will leave, you know, all that information up there for you guys, the diagram, what you need, basically a 14mm and a breaker bar, a half-inch, something half-inch. It's really simple. They do make like a special tensioner pulley thing that you can buy, but it's not worth it. You can just use a breaker bar. If you do stuff on your own truck, more than likely you have your own breaker bar anyways. So for the rest of the month, we've got ourselves now quite the heck of a project now. I blew a brake line. Yeah, it happened today. I blew a brake line. So we're gonna be doing brake lines in the future here, probably, hopefully this next week. So stay tuned for that. We're also going to be tackling a upgraded hydro booster. So this month is just going to be a month of brake components. We're doing the hydro booster, we're doing new brake lines. We're also going to be adding stainless steel braided brake lines to the back of the truck. I have them in the front, I never put them in the back. I have those on hand, so we're going to be doing that too as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Wednesday's video is going to be a little different for you guys. It's not going to be truck content. It's going to be a little different, something that's been around the house that I needed to do for a long time. The wife's starting to get on my case for. Make sure you guys go ahead, like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram, you're not eligible for the giveaway. Remember, $250 Lincoln Diesel Specialties gift card is up for grabs of the month of April. At the end of the month of April, I'm going to do a random name drawing. So subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, and like either a post or a video that pertains to the giveaway. That's all you have to do. I'm going to be posting an ad for the giveaway this week, so watch out for that, and that's going to be the one you want to like. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed to the channel, hit that bell button. Stay tuned for Wednesday, and we'll see you guys soon.